Hi, I'm Louisa Whitney. I've done a few videos that I've been putting onto my firm's YouTube channel, and it occurred to me the other day that one of the videos that it might be helpful to do is what is mediation? Take it back to basics. Mediation is a process that brings two people together, and in family mediation we're bringing together a couple who've separated or who are in the process of separating, to talk about anything that is important to them or that they feel needs to be resolved. So that can be issues concerning children, where children are when they're with mum, when they're with dad, when they're with any other significant people to them. It can also be about financial matters, looking at where people are going to live, how they will divide assets, how they'll each make ends meet. But mediation can also encompass anything that is important to them. So it doesn't have to be things that, if you were in a court, a judge would take into account. For example, in court proceedings, judges are not usually terribly keen to get involved with pets and things like that. But if pets are important, then that's something that people can discuss in mediation. They can even talk about how they will divide the possessions that they have. Anything that's important to someone separating can be discussed in mediation. Now, what is the role of a mediator? A mediator, like me, is an impartial person. So mediators don't say who's right or who's wrong, they just help people find a solution to a problem. Mediation is essentially a place where people explore different options to find one that will work best for them and their family, taking into account their needs, their priorities, what they want to do. Mediators are very knowledgeable people, so mediators can do lots of finding different options or suggesting things. So a mediator like me can say, what would happen if you did this? What would that like? What about this? Have you thought about that? But what mediators don't do is say, that's best for you, you should do that. Mediation is about helping people to make decisions for themselves, not making decisions for them. Now, a lot of people coming into mediation worry because it's not terribly comfortable to sit in a room with an ex-partner. And in mediation, we recognise that and we try to make it as comfortable as possible. It moves at a pace that both people feel comfortable with in terms of talking about things, about making decisions. Where it is more than uncomfortable to come into mediation, that's something that you should definitely talk to a mediator about. All mediators will do an assessment to see if mediation is suitable before bringing two people together, and that's a really important part of the process because it's important that somebody assesses whether it's safe for two people to come together into the same room. I meet with all my clients separately before they come into a joint meeting to see whether mediation is a suitable process for them to use. And that's a really crucial part of the process. And if there is anything that makes you think, I'm not sure if this will work, I'm really concerned about this, then talk to a mediator about that. If you want to find a mediator near you, you can go to the Family Mediation Council website, or you can go to the website of one of the mediators or member organisations such as